Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome back to InfoFlow, Blazers. Today's Friday, February 23rd. I'm Sophie.
And I'm Charlotte. A new bill that would create a commission to determine how funds raised through cannabis taxes would be distributed is under consideration by the Montgomery County Council. In November 2022, Maryland voters overwhelmingly supported the legalization of cannabis, and the Maryland General Assembly spent much of the 2023 season working on legislation to regulate and oversee cannabis use in the state. A public hearing on the bill is scheduled for March 5th.
Beyoncé has become the first Black woman to top Billboard's country music chart. The Grammy winner achieved the feat after her new single, Texas Hold'em, reached #1 on the country airplay chart this week. She dropped the song during the Super Bowl along with her other single, 16 Carriages, which debuted at #9 on the same chart. Both songs are expected to be featured on Beyoncé's upcoming country-themed album, which is referred to as Act 2 on March 29th.
Donald Trump could be at risk of losing some of his properties if he can't pay his New York civil fraud penalty. With interest, he owes the state nearly $454 million, and the amount is going up each day until he pays. New York Attorney General Letitia James said that she will seize some of his former president's assets if he's unable to cover the bill from Judge Arthur Engoron's ruling. Engoron concluded that Trump lied for years about his wealth. Trump denies any wrongdoing and has vowed to appeal.
Let's throw it over to Leighton to explain one of the most important conflicts in our generation.
June 3rd, 2023. A destroyer, the USS Chung-hoon, notices another ship approaching the port side. A Chinese warship gets as close as 150 yards before sailing away, leaving a warning that these waters, despite being recognized as international waters by the rest of the world, was Chinese territory. This close call was all because of one island. This is Taiwan. In 1949, the Chinese Civil War left the Chinese Communist Party as the victors, leading the former Republic of China to flee to Taiwan. Initially, they waited for their time to reclaim the mainland, but now Taiwan mostly recognizes itself as an independent nation. But China doesn't see this as the case, and is still trying to exert power over this small island country, even threatening military action. But why? Taiwan represents a security risk when it comes to China's absolute control of its surrounding waters, especially right here, the South China Sea. Roughly 20% of all global trade passes through this stretch of ocean, and many different parties are interested in control of the area. But perhaps more importantly, Taiwan has one major export: semiconductors. These tiny computer chips power everything in our day-to-day lives, from our phones to our computers, refrigerators, even solar panels. And Taiwan is the largest manufacturer of semiconductors, producing 60% of all semiconductors in the world. Both the United States and China want control and access to these semiconductors, making Taiwan one of the most important places in the world. This is why the United States has sworn to protect Taiwan in the case of a Chinese invasion, and why China could seriously consider one. Taiwan is going to be at the epicenter of this new global conflict that is shaping out before us, and hopefully, now, you can see why.
Make sure to stay up to date in the coming months, Blazers.
Have you noticed that you spend too much time on your phone or get easily distracted by technology? Participate in a digital detox challenge and take a week-long break from your screens. Activities will begin on Monday, February 26th and end on Friday, March 8th. You can earn up to 20 SSL hours. Head to the SGA Instagram at MBHSSGA and fill out the sign-up form in their bio.
If you're interested in promoting your club here on InfoFlow in English or Spanish, you've got options. Go to the BNC submission form linked to our website at least 3 days before you want it aired and choose one of 3 options. You can write an announcement for us to read, film a short video, or work with our PAX team to have a video spot, or you can come into the studio to appear on the show yourself.
And that's all for today's show. Check out our website at bnconline.net to submit any announcements, and follow us at BNC_Blair on Instagram and BNC Blair on TikTok and on Twitter. Have a Fergalicious Friday, and we'll see you next time, Blazers.